Alrighty, so we're back with Croc 2. In the last one we did some missions, got some trophies, and for this next one we're going to do the same. And we're going to see how far we get. I just wanted to include the intro video to give you some context of the story that's going on here. This is Croc 2, so it's a sequel. So we're back here. Yeah, I know, little guy. Oh, I gotta get used to the controls again. Sorry, this is my second recording session with this now. So I may be a little rusty already, just coming back to it. Hello, trampoline Gobbo. I missed you. So our main goal for this area is to open this door, which we need to get all the trophies for each level, as you can see. In order to get the trophies for each level, we need to get the crystals, 5 crystals. And I think in Croc 1 that was the same case too, except it opened 5 crystals would open a special door in each level that you could go through instead of just like a trophy. Let's see. You know what? Let's do the boat race. So they're having a boat race and they want the Gobbos to race. The Gobbos are always stupid. I mean, always lose. Okay. God, these poor Gobbos. They just don't know how to defend themselves. They're just hopeless. Okay. I think I can remember this. Oh man, look at that. Croc was cheating. Did you see him like scoot up there before the countdown was even done? Man. Alright. So just like any other level, there's going to be these crystals. I'm going to be looking out for them. There we go. There's 2. So it's not really that many people racing, huh? It's just these 3 Dainteenies. Where are the other species of this world? I don't see them being represented in this race. Jeez. A little too exclusive, don't you think? Alright, we're done with 1 lap. I remember struggling with this for a while. I remember this was a difficult level for me when I was a kid. Alright, so this course is pretty simple. What I need to do is, I think you can go through that waterfall, and there's probably a crystal in there, and that will be my last crystal. You know, looking back on this game, these games had really good soundtracks. Like, the soundtracks were great, you know? The music was very happy and cheerful, and at times it could be very, you know, daunting and horrifying. Croc 1, I think, had more atmosphere than this game. Like, this game obviously feels newer, it looks newer, everything about it is newer, but Croc 1 had that atmosphere and that ambience of going into each new area. It felt like you were somewhere cold if you were in a cold area. It felt like you were somewhere hot if you were in the desert place. And the music fit it so well. And this game doesn't really go into detail with that stuff. It has good music and it has good stuff, but it's like it just did not match it. There you go. Ooh, right now, rap get. You know, if Austin were to call me up today and I would just respond with, ooh, right now, he would totally understand what I was referencing. That's just how much oh, look at that. The boss level opened up. So each area has a boss level that you go into, and I guess after you beat a certain amount of levels, it opens up, and it did. I haven't done this one yet, have I? No, it's a little springy guy. Let's do this one first. Let's go in order here. Do I need anything from Swap Meet Pete? You know what? I have so many crystals right now. Let's just stock up on stuff so I don't have to go back and purchase stuff for another level. Right? That's smart. Save some recording time too. Alright, Pete. I'm gonna take one of your robotic things. Yeah, I know. Oh god. Okay, escape is skip, I think. I'll buy it. Oh, I'll buy that. I'm gonna buy one of each gummy, just so I'm prepared. Yep, so escape, okay. That's good. Escape is how you, skip the dialogue. This, by the way, yeah, the crystal ball, and you can use it to go to other places. Where would Croc want to go? Croc never been anywhere. I know, right? I totally feel you, man. I think I got everything. So if I have 250 crystals, I could get that. Oh, he wasn't in dialogue. All right. Let's leave. I said. I could have made this little menu thing a little bit better. You have anything different to say? Aw, thanks, King. So yeah, the whole story premise is Croc finds, as you saw in the first episode, Croc finds a little letter, and he's trying to find his parents. Isn't that such a touching story? Let's go do this level. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, I so remember this. You know, this whole hub world thing is pretty cool, but I feel like Croc 1 just did it much better. It was way more, it was way more immersive. This is just like, it takes you out, and you just like, oh, you exit the level and you're back at the hub world. Gotta be on the lookout for these crystals. I gotta remember that's my goal for these missions or levels. It's getting those crystals. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I also noticed repeated tracks. Like, there's definitely repeated music from the first game, but they've improved it. And that's cool. I like how they're keeping to the same beat, you know, they're keeping to the same rhythm in terms of soundtrack and characters and feel and all that. By the way, I saw that there was actually, like a while ago, I saw a news article somewhere. I don't know if it's fake or not, but there was a Croc 3 in development, and since Croc 2 didn't do as well as Croc 1, it got canceled. It got like transferred to several developers, and then they were like, well, we can't put it out for this console, we have to only put it out for this and that. And then they're like, oh, now it's going to be a PlayStation 2 exclusive. But no, but the engine runs on PlayStation 1, and then they just canceled it. Which is a shame, because I read up on it, and it was supposed to be almost like Spyro, like how this have its hub world. Spyro also did. And it was going to have split screen. Split screen, guys. Could you imagine that? A Croc game with split screen? Croc was going to have like a love interest thing going on, where there was a character named Ginger who would be your second player. And that's just mind-blowing to come back to this game years later, absolute childhood nostalgia, and then hear that Croc 3 was in development. and that got canceled. You know, if I were to become a game developer, that would be my first project. I would contact those people and I would pick up what they got done and finish it. Even if it makes no money, it's there, and it's there for people who really like these games and really respected them. But yeah, so, you know what, I may actually post a link to that news article in the video description, and then you guys can go and see for yourself if it's real or not, or if you're just interested in, you know, anything Croc related, you can go read it. Oh, I remember this. Oh, this part as a kid, this part, I'm certain I cried on this part as a kid. Remember, keyboard. It controls like a load of crap. Now, coming back to this game years later, it's hard to control. The controls are bad. You know, that's what people critique this game with. They say the controls are bad. And I wouldn't, oh no, what happened? That was scary. I thought for certain it just tried to kill me, the game. Just in case, reset the recording. Anyways, as I was saying, people would say the controls are bad, and they're right. But the thing is when you're a kid, and this is the first game you ever played, let's get out Gummy here, you don't notice, because you don't have experience with anything else. It's like someone who never listened to good music before suddenly started listening to Nickelback. No, I'm just kidding, that's a joke. Not all those songs are bad, but you know what I mean. You wouldn't know that there was anything better. So this was just how video games were for a kid like me. Oh God, please, please game. Oh man. My hands are sweating, guys. Like, it's not that this is like too difficult, it's just the memory of it being difficult as a kid makes my hands sweat. Oh, looky here. Oh, yeah, just scoot on in there. Oh, here we go. Wow, look at that. It requires double stuff. Could you imagine using that gummy not knowing what's up here? And then coming up here and realizing you don't have a robotic thing, so it was a waste. This game's brutal, man. Alright. Let's try to get all the crystals for this one. Oh, look at that. They even put a color crystal in here. Give it to me. Give it. Yeah. Wow, that was worth it. Okay, maybe it isn't as brutal. The fact that they put a heart pot in there made it totally worth it, because that actually saves you some crystals instead of buying it at Pete's. Oh man, look at the spikes. Look at the spikes though, like how could you get, oh God. Okay. God, I don't like how the game's stuttering. I mean, I know it's, you know, it's only like 16 years old, but God dang, it makes me nervous. Look at the spikes though, like how would you hurt yourself if you didn't fall on just one? I always find that pretty hilarious. Look at that, one crystal away. Of course, guess where that crystal is? It's back where I came from. Well, I'm not gonna go get it. Sorry. I'm gonna get the colored crystal. This is the end, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, something's funny. Hey, you! What are you looking at? There's Birdie. Alright, where's the last crystal? Is it behind? It's behind, yeah, it is. Oh, gee, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright everyone, the moment of truth. Let's see how impossibly difficult this is. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Just don't mess up, ever, and you're good. Oh, look at that. You see how they're trying to trick you with swinging to the side? That isn't the end. That can't be. That was too easy. Yeah. Wow, that was actually pretty easy. Compared to the minecart one, that was a pretty tame secret level. Alright, well I did it. And here's a gong in good old Croc 1 fashion, ending the level with the gong. Here you go, buddy. Rutnarachnick. Well, that should do it for this one. And there's the trophy. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.